in the national capital, and the threat of swine flu in the rest of the country has drawn attention to India's crumbling medical healthcare system. But our netas and our governments are not finished just as yet with gambling with your life. In a highly controversial move, the Rajasthan state government has now decided to use cow urine as a disinfectant to sterilize ICU wards, surgical equipment in one of the country's topmost hospitals. The aim, says the hospital, is to test the antiseptic properties of cow urine. Doctors across the country are appalled. They say that this is a violation of safe practices, reminding us that a lab is the best place to conduct tests, not a live theatre, not an ICU, where patients are critical. You don't experiment like guinea pigs on patients that are already hanging between life and death. How would you react if a doctor began testing a home remedy on you because he or she felt that it may contain ingredients beneficial to your health? Operation theatres, ICUs, and medical equipment needs to be sterilized thoroughly, as they are known to provide lethal bugs refuge. Taking risks with cleanliness is akin to playing with the lives of patients. Votaries of home remedies or Swadeshi cures have dismissed the concerns raised by the doctors, accusing them of harboring a deep-seated bias towards Swadeshi cures. The debate is raging. We will pick up the strands right after this news report.
Don't be squeamish, because this might just be the substance to ensure that you're germ-free the next time you're in a hospital ICU. At least that's the idea used by the Rajasthan state government, that has now decided to use cow urine as a disinfectant to sterilize critical patients in one of the state's topmost hospitals. What's disturbing is that the effect of cow urine as a disinfectant will practically be tested on these patients and then compared to results vis-a-vis conventional sterilizers.
गौमूत्र को फिनाइल के रूप में बदलने का काम, ताकि गाय आर्थिक रूप से सशक्त गाय की यूनिट हो जाए, एक अपने प्रयोग पथमेड़ा की गौशाला ने किया है। हमने प्रायोगिक तौर पर स्वाइन मानसिंह अस्पताल में इसका प्रयोग चालू किया है। उसके प्रयोग के अच्छे नतीजे आने पर हम अन्य अस्पतालों में उसको बढ़ाएंगे और जिस तरह से गाय से सशक्त गाय की यूनिट हो जाए, एक अपने प्रयोग पथमेड़ा की गौशाला ने किया है। हमने प्रायोगिक तौर पर स्वाइन मानसिंह अस्पताल में इसका प्रयोग चालू किया है। उसके प्रयोग के अच्छे नतीजे आने पर हम अन्य अस्पतालों में उसको बढ़ाएंगे और जिस तरह से गाय से जुड़े हुए गाय का आय का स्रोत बढ़ेगा, तो दिनों दिन लोगों में एक अवेयरनेस गाय को रखने की क्षमता अगर फिनाइल के रूप में किया जाए तो आने वाले समय में बहुत अच्छा हो सकता है।
The Rajasthan government's decision has got backing from other BJP leaders as well as proponents of the wonders of Gomutra.
We all have great faith in cow products, but I think nevertheless, since there are non-believers also, therefore we must ensure that the medical council says that this is correct.
Well, there are lots of theories vis-a-vis cow's urine. Let's not dismiss them, and let's wait for the Ayurveds to see how functional they are. And in lots of areas and spheres, they must be used to the totality.
हमने गोनाइल तैयार किया है और उसके रिजल्ट जो फिनाइल और तमाम तरह के केमिकल वाले प्रोसेस तो फ्लोर क्लीनर तैयार करें, उससे ज्यादा बेटर है।
Doctors across the country are appalled. They say that this is a violation of safe practice, reminding us that a lab is the best place to conduct tests. Operation theatres, ICUs and medical equipment need to be sterilized thoroughly, as they are known to provide lethal bugs refuge. Taking risks with cleanliness is akin to playing with lives of patients.
They are trying to do something new, experiment. All the best wishes to them. If this succeeds, we'll also emulate them, but let them succeed first. But while doing so, if the infection spreads, then what happens? Who will be the responsible? That should also be taken care of.
Now, this is something that has come under scan, as doctors have clearly said that since cow urine is not something which is an approved disinfectant, then it may actually end up increasing infections in the hospital, then reducing them, especially in sensitive areas like ICUs and special care wards. And this is something that they are opposing at this point of time. With video journalist Raj Bhati, Iknoor Kaur for News X.
Well, joining us this evening to debate this subject is Vaibhav Agarwal, spokesperson of the Rajasthan Bharatiya Janata Party. Welcome on the show. Also with us, Vishnu Jain, stays with us, the member of the VHP, Dr. Sanjeev Bagai, Vice Chairman of Manipal Hospital, Dwarka, and Jaiveer Shergill, spokesperson of the Congress. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us. Dr. Bagai, I have in my hands here a obvious manifest that has been prepared by the Rajasthan government, listing under several points or point heads the benefits of cow urine. I'm sure it has some sort of curative as well as antiseptic powers, and they've all been listed meticulously. What in your mind really is the objection? Because we've spoken to several doctors today, and they've said that fine, it might have great powers, but don't test them on critical patients or environments where there is the danger of killer bugs seeking refuge. Experiments can't happen in OTs and ICUs, they happen in laboratories under test conditions.
Right, Rahul, thanks. A hospital environment per se has to be made sterile. There are different streams of medicine which are followed. So you could have a homeopathic hospital, you could have an Ayurvedic hospital, you could have an herbal hospital, and you have an allopathic hospital in the line which we are trained in. For decades now and for almost a century, there are known disinfectants which are time tested, laboratory tested. There are trials available all over the world of what kind of disinfectant in which dilution is used in which area of the hospital. So we have different disinfectants for the OTs, for the ICUs, for the wards, for the OPDs in different concentrations. Now, for me, this full idea being meted is it comes from the Stone Ages. It cannot be used in hospitals. I hope it is not used in any hospital in India. I don't think it is evidence-based medicine which we are supposed to practice and follow. I don't think it will stand the test of time or scrutiny as far as laboratory evaluation is concerned. But my greatest fear is, especially in intensive care units, operation theatres, cath labs, patients come in who are as it is critically ill. And the greatest fear which a critical care expert in any hospital has is to prevent hospital-acquired infection and to get the patient out of the infection which he is in, potentially would have come in.
Right.
This, we are opening the floodgates of another avenue in which infection could actually spread. So I think it is counterproductive. I don't think it has any value medically of merit. I don't think we can quote something which is a personal view when we are practicing medicine in the hospital. I don't think we can say that it was used 100 years back, so therefore we are trying to use it now. And last of all, patients are not experimental animals. That's my take on it.
Patients are not guinea pigs. 1 second, sir. Let me come straight out to the Bharatiya Janata Party spokesperson, the Rajasthan BJP, Vaibhav Agarwal. To further a political agenda, you're playing with lives.
I don't agree.
Well, you've just heard one of the most reputed doctors, a Padma Shri. Dr. Bagai is the vice chairman, as I said, of the Manipal Hospital, Dwarka, has great experience, he's been lauded by the state. He's not talking through his hat, sir.
Yeah, I think I respect the medical acumen of Dr. Bagai. I'm aware he is a Padma Shri, and I know also that Dr. Bagai is a Padma Shri because of his work in pediatrics and urology.
The principle is the same, sir.
No.
The principle is the same.
I think we need to
He's
reflect.
a urologist. I think he would know a little bit about, urine and its curative powers, nephrology, etc. So
but Dr. Bagai knows about it. That I think if sticking on to just his view as a medical practitioner of the modern medicine or the Western medicine,
no, but
that urine therapy is very popular in the US itself.
No, disprove him on fact. Let's disprove him on facts. I'm sure you've come here with facts.
Yeah, I just said, I don't want to get in. I
just want to tell that till today there is not a single person who has been badly affected by cow urine. Give me a single example. I am not a doctor, but the doctor is here. He can give us a single example by which any person has been affected by cow urine.
Mr. Jain, I think you're misunderstanding the subject of the debate.
No, I'm not at all.
This is not about administering cow urine to people. This is about managing hygiene and sanitation in different parts of the hospital, including of medical equipment. So we are talking about syringes, etc. What we are saying is that instead of using various chemicals, as Dr. Bagai suggested, in varying concentrations. We are using cow urine to sterilize medical equipment.
Yes, because
do you know how dangerous that could be if there is no scientific evidence to suggest that cow urine does the job?
That is what I'm saying. The government has the scientific evidence.
Where is it?
From past 1.5 years, the government is
Mr.
working
Agarwal,
on this policy.
Where is it? Show us. Where is this research that has been done? Show it to me.
From past 1.5 years, the government has worked on this subject. There is a special cow minister in the state of Rajasthan, and he has worked on.
Mr. Jain, do you have the facts?
I'm saying.
Where is the scientific data? Where is the data? Show me the data, sir.
So let me.
You should ask this data in the RTI.
Yeah.
You should not ask this data from the public like this.
Why isn't that, sir? Why isn't that?
Because I think for every decision, government did not pass a detailed order, sir.
I'm sorry, sir. This is not a state secret. This is a matter of public health
Definitely,
and public interest. Don't say that you're going to keep a matter of public
having
health
such a
under
prejudice?
wraps, sir. People
I am
could die.
saying, why are you having such a prejudice against the
I'm
government?
not having a prejudice. I'm
That
only asking a
that
question.
government has done it just like
Please.
as a very
So I'll show
layman
you.
exercise.
Let me
Let him elaborate, sir. Maybe he has some facts.
I'll show you. I'll show you. I mean, while I'm not going to take this debate into a direction where where we are absolutely taking this debate into a technical front.
No, please.
But I'm gonna show you a picture which I don't think anybody else has. I don't think that it's been there. And if the camera can focus on this,
well, show it to me.
A picture which is a scientific lab, a refinery.
Okay, a refinery.
So let us understand that this is we are not talking about cow urine here. So let me get a little technical about it.
So this is a refinery.
Yeah. So this is a refinery properly scientifically managed, and there are a whole lot of scientific processes in it.
Yes.
And this is there in Jodhpur with a cost of about 630,000 US dollars perhaps, which was established in May, which was inaugurated by our honorable health minister in the state.
But what does this refinery show?
So let me tell you
the
this.
cow urine that you're using is very pure.
No, that's not right.
That it has medicinal properties.
That's not right.
Okay.
So what this refinery is meant for is actually collecting the cow urine in the refinery, put this through a refinery process, and do a cow extract, which is in the form of a concentrate, which will actually be used to be added to water, which is organic in the form. So actually, the cow urine has already been cleansed. The cow urine has already been cleaned, and only those which will actually be used to be added to water, which is organic in the form. So actually, the cow urine has already been cleansed. The cow urine has already been cleaned, and only those particles have been kept, which are to be used.
Are you contemptuous of India's Swadeshi medicine? That's the charge, Dr. Bagai. Are you contemptuous in India's Swadeshi medicine? Why are you being obtuse? That's the counter charge.
Yeah, as a scientist, as a doctor, as a healthcare manager, I have always kept my eyes and ears open, because that's the way we learn. But we learn through research, we learn through publications, we learn through experience, we learn through data. At the present moment, there is no hospital in the world which has published data to show that this absurd therapy benefits the hospital or patients.
I think, yeah. So I think, Dr. Bagai, you need to fly back to Australia again, or you need to go back to your roots once again, do some study on this topic. I think you're absolutely unprepared on this topic.
Correct.
I think I have a list with me here. If Rahul wants, I can show it to him. There are some 100+ research papers produced by international authors on urine therapy and urinology.
Correct.
But that's different, sir.
Let's
We're
not
talking
go
about sterilization. I began by saying that we are not questioning the curative properties of cow urine. I'm sure it's a miracle cure, sir. I'm sure it is something that can help treat people at different levels. Some people are saying that it's also becoming used by AIDS patients, etc.
There's a list of research documents mentioned with their authors.
But this is about the efficacy
So I think
one second. Let's get this fact
Let
right.
this not, Rahul,
One second.
the ideas-
Efficacy of cow urine. One second, sir. This has got nothing to do, at least as of now, cursory reading, with what we're discussing. So just 1 minute. Let me just come out to this. Efficacy of cow urine therapy on various cancer patients in Mandsaur district, India survey. Clinical study on the role of Nasrya Karma and Gripatamana in the management of Ardha Badhekara vis-a-vis migrainous headaches. Okay, so this is once again the efficacy. 1 second. Clinical evaluation of Kishira milk in allergic conjunctivitis. Clinical evaluation of cow urine extract, special reference to hemorrhoids. But this has got nothing to do with, sir.
So you understand
with cleaning ICUs.
There is.
And also,
if you keep going down, there is.
Okay.
So if I can take you through this, Dr. John Howard is a noted scientist, and he is the author of the Water of Life, and it's a very noted novel, and it's a noted article.
Here are some antimicrobial activities of cow urine against various bacterial strains. In vitro screening of antibacterial activity of cow urine against pathogenic human bacterial strains. If you go by this research, it seems to suggest that some studies have been done, doctor. But I'll just come back to you. I just want to go across to Jaiveer Shergill, who is shaking his head incredulously. Jaiveer Shergill, why? Why are you so disbelieving?
Rahul, hearing and I urge the BJP spokesperson not to interrupt me, but by hearing, I'm just getting goosebumps and a chill down my spine that what is next? Politicians overriding doctors, prescribing medicines, or with due respect, yoga gurus performing heart surgeries. Now, with my limited knowledge of science, here is this. There is a stark difference between science and pseudoscience. Science scrutinizes evidence and peer review. Pseudoscience looks for evidence which suits this hypothesis, absurd hypothesis. Now, I want to ask the health minister, is he washing his own house with cow urine, or every BJP spokesperson who's exercising his lungs, are they testing it? Even if they did, by the law of the world, and the lawyer, I stayed with certain responsibility, what happened to the concept of stage 1, stage 2, stage 3 testing? What happened to the concept of clinical trials? For God's sake, if you do this, you will be booked under criminal medical negligence. Number 4, are we disguising some kind of a political and a marketing agenda? What my friend is talking about is May 5th, 2015 in Jallore, where Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan Institute entered into MOU with Bikaner Animal and Veterinary Sciences. There the refinery was inaugurated. Now, do we want to apply this to humans? Lastly, BJP has got into this habit of dislodging medical proven facts. First they said tobacco is not linked to cancer, then embarrassment at the Science Congress, no matter how fascinating that sounded in mythology and faith, with due respect, to saying, let me complete,
the point that Mr. Shergill is making is, where is the test? Where have the tests been conducted? Stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, as he's suggesting?
So I don't want to, as I said, I don't want to make it sound too technical, because I think 95% of our
So are you assuring our viewers that this is safe? Clinical trials?
Clinical trials. We've had our share of clinical trials.
You've had your share of clinical trials. So you're testifying on News. You're testifying on NewsX or Nation at 9 that several clinical trials have been conducted to test the efficacy of cow urine as being a sterilizing agent.
It's not me. 5,000 years. 5,000 years. Ayurveda has existed.
I'm putting you on the mat because a question has been asked.
No, so I will answer that. It is very simple. That I would before I even retort to Mr. Shergill's viewpoints, which I don't think I should even be retorting. His spokesperson.
Is there evidence?
His spokesperson
to back up your claim. That's all I'm asking. Yes or no?
So let me come to that. His spokesperson in the afternoon came and said that Mr. Rajendra Singh Rathore, who's the health minister of the state, and he's not even a doctor, so he can't even vouch for cow urine.
Yes.
So I would want to ask, was Duru Mia, who was your health minister? You know, Congress is growingly in a habit of politicizing everything that BJP is doing.
Yes.
Because we're doing it right. Because we are going back to our roots.
Okay.
Because we are bringing back 5,000 years worth of research in view of public, in the eye of public, and Congress doesn't have a stand.
Okay, let me ask you.
You know, 10 years Congress has ruled. 10 years Congress has ruled. Can you say one thing that you've done for Swadeshi, for bringing forth Swadeshi in the country, for bringing forth Ayurveda in the country? Congress 10 years couldn't even defend the Ayurveda trademark that was being fought internationally, and BJP came and got it.
And I think Congress, and I think Jaideep should be right. He's a lawyer, he should be able to say it rightly.
Okay, gentlemen.
How can you say the efficacy of Ayurveda wrong?
Gentlemen, running out of time. Running out of time. Okay. Okay, the debate has begun. 1 second, the debate has begun.
Politicizing the issue.
Okay, the debate has begun.
Well,
The idea behind engaging in this was to get the debate started. The debate has begun. Whether it leads us to a conclusion which seems to favor the efficacy of these Swadeshi cures, we'll have to see. Because the jury is still out. So 1 second, let me just sum up. So the jury is still out. The debate has begun. And obviously both sides will have to marshal scientific evidence to prove their claims. And I'm sure that both sides will. We leave it at that.